bit angry. Not as angry as I was. I had to cool off for a bit. This is take 2. But I'm really sick and tired of how Hollywood, how freaking people in general, not everyone, it's more or less the really fucked up people that are really sick in the head. People typically also happen to be leftists too that do this. But I just don't understand why it's okay to normalize pedophilia, child pedophilia, child rape, pedophilia in general. Just that absolutely grinds my gears. It pisses me off. I hate pedophilia. I hate pedophiles. I hate child rapists. In my personal opinion, hell's got a special place for those kinds of people. And actually, they're not even people. They're freaking monsters. That's what they are. They're monsters. I hate pedophiles. The only good pedophile is a dead pedophile. That's it. Zero tolerance for pedophilia. Pedophiles beware. I'm coming after you. I find you. I find out where you live. You're dead. That goes for you too, Jonathan Ross. I find out where you live. You're dead. Don't give a shit. I'll fucking abduct your ass. I will find a place to bury your ass out in the desert, and that'll be the end of you. And believe me, I drive through a lot of high desert. Absolutely hate pedophiles. My way of accepting or dealing with pedophiles is to take my 45 caliber Springfield and I start popping some freaking pedophiles in the head with some hollow points. One in the head, 2 in the chest. That's how you deal with pedophiles. Take a pedophile against their will, tie them to their chair, tie their arms and legs, immobilize them, and I'll take a funnel, and I'll stuff it down their throat, and I'll take a bottle of Drano, drain cleaner, and start pouring it down their throats, pour it in their eyes and in their faces. Freaking make them eat drain cleaner. Be a fantastic way of taking care of a pedophile. Oh, but they're just people. No, they're not. They're monsters. They're monsters that need their fucking head examined. And by the way, I'm giving out free head examinations to all pedophiles with my 45. Freaking examine your damn brains, pieces of skull all over the concrete. Take a pedophile, douse them in gasoline, light them on fire, let them burn alive. I don't give a shit. Burn them at the stake. Really messed up people. Take it. Let's see. I take a pedophile. I tie their hands down to a workbench. Take zip ties, zip tie their hands down to my workbench. And I take my little 2-pound mini sledgehammer, and I'd freaking smash their hands. I'd hammer their hands. I'd break their fingers. Break their hands and wrists in several places. I'd take a pedophile, freaking grab them by their necks and force them face first into a boiling pot of hot water, and I'd drown their asses. I'd drown them. So I'd take a pedophile, and I'd shove a can of tannerite up their asses, put them out on the freaking gun range, and start taking pot shots at them with my AR-15. You want to know how you deal with a pedophile? That's how you deal with them. That's how you, quote and unquote, accept a pedophile. They're fucking monsters. Oh, but Dior's, what would Jesus do? Jesus would applaud me for taking care of the dirty business that needs to be taken care of. In fact, I don't look at it as murdering people. They're not people. They're not even human. Like I said, they're nothing more but monsters. They're monsters. They're despicable. They are the scum of society. They are really just about everything that's ever fucked up about modern day society. And they need to be dealt with. We don't need to accept them. We don't need to make a new category for them. We don't need to give them a mental handicap or disabilities. They're not disabled. They're not mentally handicapped. I'm not going to give them that crutch to lean on. And the other thing that drives me insane is that these fucking leftist libtard scumfucks, they're gonna go, they'll stoop as low as to say, well, we need to accept pedophilia because pedophilia is a new kind of sexual orientation. Bullshit. Like hell it is. Pedophilia needs to be dealt with in the most harshest and the most heinous of all manners. Because, honest to God, I can't think of any low of a sin that a person could commit other than pedophilia. And that's what it is. It is a sin. It is a sin of all sins. It is a sin that I could not forget. Like, I could not find it, not even in the bottom of my cold, dark, black heart, to forgive somebody for it. I could forgive somebody for murder. I could forgive somebody for theft. I could forgive somebody for saying some nasty things about me behind my back or in front of my face. I could forgive somebody for any sins or trespasses against me. I can forgive people for a lot of things, but child pedophilia, no way. It needs to be dealt with. It needs to be dealt with swift, quick, and harsh. No mercy for these people. I tell you what, I don't have kids right now, but I wouldn't want my children near a pedophile. I don't even want either of my nephews near a pedophile. Pedophilia is not okay. I'm done.